Most people assume that if you want serious sound, you need massive wooden boxes taking up half your living room floor. But then you run into something like this little satellite speaker, and it makes you rethink that whole philosophy. It is surprisingly heavy for its size, which is usually a good sign in the audio world. It means the cabinet is solid and not just some hollow plastic shell. The design is clever too. It uses this interlocking clamshell construction that feels incredibly sturdy, and honestly, it looks like a piece of modern art rather than a piece of tech gear. You could tuck these into a bookshelf or mount them on the wall, and they just sort of disappear into the room. Now here is the thing about these small drivers. You have a 4-inch glass fiber woofer and a 1-inch tweeter that borrows some tech from the high-end Nautilus line. When you first fire them up, the clarity is what hits you. It is not trying to fake a massive soundstage with bloated bass. Instead, it focuses on being crisp and articulate. The highs are sharp without being piercing, which is a common trap for speakers this size. You get a lot of detail in the mid-range, making vocals sound like they are actually sitting in the room with you. Of course, physics is physics. Because these are compact, they aren't going to rattle your windows with deep, chest-thumping sub-bass on their own. They hit down to about 64 Hz, which is respectable, but if you are planning to use these for a full home theater setup, you really need to pair them with a dedicated subwoofer. Once you add a sub into the mix, the whole system transforms. It stops being a set of small speakers and starts sounding like a much larger, more expensive rig. One of the best parts is the versatility. You can set them up vertically for a standard stereo pair, or flip one horizontally to act as a center channel. The mounting hardware is actually well thought out, allowing you to aim the sound exactly where you need it. It is a nice touch that saves you from having to deal with awkward stands or shims. If there is a downside, it is that these are definitely not plug and play if you want the full experience. You are going to need a decent receiver and a sub to get the most out of them. They are not cheap, either, especially when you start adding up the cost for a full 5-speaker surround setup. But if you are tight on space and refuse to compromise on audio quality, this is one of the few ways to get that high-end, refined sound without turning your home into a recording studio. It is a polished, capable little unit that proves you don't always need size to get a big, immersive performance. If you value aesthetics as much as you value your music, this is a pretty solid way to go.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.